Top 10 Bizarre Facts About Bitcoin. Bitcoin has quickly become a worldwide marvel. Since its dispatch in 2009, the advanced cash has won the endorsement of youthful, technically knowledgeable financial backers. In contrast to the dollar or the euro, there is no focal government managing Bitcoin, which has made it especially famous among enemies of tyrants and libertarians. Elon Musk as of late contributed $1.5 billion, £1.1 billion, sending the cost soaring. At its pinnacle, one Bitcoin was worth more than $48,000, but the money has an odd side. A truly odd side. Retailers sell sex toys that reflect their changes in esteem. A fellow benefactor of LinkedIn made a YouTube rap fight to clarify its upsides and downsides. There was even a dodgy activity film featuring Kurt Russell about tax evasion. Robin Hood programmers, tricksy TikTokers, and Marxist telecasters. Bitcoin has propelled all way of bizarreness. Here are 10 peculiar realities about argumentative digital money. We have all lost touch with cash through negligent errors. Who among us has not left a banknote in their pants pocket and unintentionally put it in the washing machine? In any case, envision tossing an old hard crash into a landfill, at that point discovering it contains more than $290 million, £210 million, in Bitcoin. For James Howells from Newport in South Wales, this horrible situation is a living reality. Howells bought 7,500 Bitcoins soon after the cash's dispatch in 2009. After spilling a drink on his PC, he chose to stash the hard drive away in an office cabinet. A long time later, Howells had completely disregarded Bitcoin out, and, in 2013, he binned the hard drive. At that point, it contained around $7.5 million, £4.6 million. As you can envision, Howells is urgent to recover his lost hard drive. He has even offered to pay the neighborhood board a fourth of the cash for authorization to exhume the site. Yet, the Newport board says this is beyond the realm of imagination under their authorizing grant. Given the expense and possible natural harm of unearthing, they will not do as such, without any assurance of either discovering it or it actually being good to go. Unknown, Robin Hood programmers are holding significant companies to emancipate, then giving a portion of the cash to a noble cause. The cybercriminals guarantee to have taken a few $1 million. They blackmail cash utilizing ransomware assaults. The programmers assume responsibility for an organization's IT framework and decline to leave except if they are paid. As indicated by the dim web, they have effectively made two commitments to a noble cause. In October 2020, the shadowy altruists declared that they had offered $10,000 to the Water Project. The Water Project is a cause that gives clean water to sub-Saharan Africa. They additionally gave to Children International, yet the cause declined their cash on moral grounds. We believe that it's reasonable that a portion of the cash the organizations have paid will go to a noble cause, the gathering clarified. Regardless of how awful you think our work is, we are satisfied to realize that we helped completely change someone. Most financial backers appreciate the sensation of making a benefit from their monetary endeavors. However, presently, because of Bitcast, clients can get sexual delight from Bitcoin. In December 2017, CamSoda dispatched an online help that permits individuals to connect their sex toys to Bitcoin. Bitcast tracks the money's market execution and feeds the data continuously to your vibrator. On the off chance that Bitcoin out of nowhere increments in esteem, you may feel an intense flood of delight. However, on the off chance that it drops, Bitcast will advise your toy to dial down its force. 7 journalist broadcasts the Communist Manifesto into space. Jordan Peterson perfectly explains why Marxism will always fail. Laborers of the world, join together. You don't have anything to lose yet, your blockchains. In March 2019, an innovation writer utilized Bitcoin to communicate a short concentrate from the Communist Manifesto into space. Jordan Peterson radiated his riffraff awakening message up into the climate, at that point back to Earth, using an organization of satellites. Blockstream offers satellite assistance that communicates Bitcoin-related data to the majority of the world. In 2019, the organization refreshed that support of incorporate messages. So Pearson chose to send a segment of Marx and Engels' well-known content because, in his words, why the damnation not? With help from columnist Dan Williams, Pearson affirmed that Blockstream had radiated his Marxist message across the globe. As Williams clarified, anybody with the correct arrangement can send and get satellite messages. 6 TikTok's misleading trading advice. In 2021, the Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) gave an admonition about shaky monetary counsel on TikTok. The FCA made clients aware of records utilizing the application to push high-hazard exchanging rehearses. The concern is that TikTok clients, a large number of them youthful and innocent, are being attracted by make-easy money schemes. Some crystal gazers are in any event, getting in on the demonstration. Among the most famous is Maren Altman, an influencer with over 1 million adherents. Altman makes a strange substance that joins weak monetary exhortation, horoscopes, and a provocative, goth, dominatrix vibe. In a new video, she urged individuals to put resources into Bitcoin dependent on the places of the planets. Venus is crossing Bitcoin's sun, she clarified. The sun is crossing Bitcoin's Jupiter, and Bitcoin's Jupiter is as yet doing adorable crap. 5 Crypto, the Bitcoin-based crime drama starring Kurt Russell. Crypto official trailer, 2019, Kurt Russell, Luke Hemsworth movie HD. In 2019, Kurt Russell showed up in a peculiar monetary wrongdoing dramatization based around defilement in the New York Bitcoin market. The film, Crypto, got a lukewarm gathering from the 2 pundits and normal watchers. Some portrayed it as a so terrible it's great tech show. They said it helped them to remember the messy internet films of the 1990s, similar to The Net and You've Got Mail. The plot is for the most part hogwash. It fixates on a worthwhile illegal tax avoidance plot set up by a shadowy pack of Russian cyber criminals. Also, the recoil commendable slogan, "Dread is a definitive cash," offers the film no courtesies by the same token. 4 Larger energy consumption than Argentina. Bitcoin utilizes more energy than the entire of Argentina, say examiners at Cambridge University. Bitcoin is made through an energy-costly interaction called mining. Mining is an odd blend of puzzle tackling and checking exchanges. Both of these assignments gobble up a huge measure of PC power. In all out, mining burns through 121.36 terawatt-long stretches of energy a year. That equivalent sum could control each pot in the UK for the following 27 years. Scientists say that if Bitcoin were a country, it would be in the main 30 worldwide energy users. The measure of energy utilized relies upon the cost of Bitcoin. As the value rises, the cash turns out to be more attractive. Diggers will consume greater power to get their hands on the following cluster. 3 Some say it could save the porn industry. The porn business is in an emergency. Sex laborers are progressively battling to put food on the table. While significant stages like Pornhub produce countless dollars a year, a few entertainers are required to work for minimal expenditure or the vacant guarantee of exposure. Some pornography entertainers say that Bitcoin could hold the arrangement, yet not every person is persuaded. Throughout the previous few years, Pornhub has permitted watchers to pay for content in digital money. For some sex laborers, this is a vital segment of their online income. Watchers can pay their number one entertainers straightforwardly absurdly. Pornography entertainers are benefiting from what they see as a more equitable approach to sell their substance, offering custom recordings and live streams to a significantly estimated crowd of customers. But not every person in the business has greeted Bitcoin wholeheartedly. They call attention to that solitary a small bunch of clients is set up to pay for pornography utilizing Bitcoin. Many, they contend, are reluctant to pay by any means. In 2018, an examination by the Next Web tracked down that short of what 1% of Pornhub accounts paid in cryptographic money. With MasterCard and Visa both as of late heading out in different directions from the grown-up stage, online installments are relied upon to dry up. There is no sympathy or empathy for makers, at any level. Assuming they are novices, their pornography isn't adequate to be paid for. If they are masters, at that point posting their substance free of charge is fine since they're tools with a lot of cash, contends Canadian entertainer God Kira. They see men who bring in cash from pornography as prodigies, however the ladies are only prostitutes with an iPhone.